Hey, thanks for joining me again. This will be Living Heroic, Issue 2. Today we're going to discuss one of the most important things that you need to do if you do want to live a more heroic life. And that's going to be fighting off your own inner destructive urges, your own inner demons, and everybody has them. Now, I've got somebody here that I use as a bit of an inspiration for that, and I'm going to show him to you now so that we can move forward with this. This is my friend. You might recognize him from his many movies, cartoon series, comic books. We call him the Incredible Hulk. Look at those abs. Arrgh! He's something, isn't he? All right. Now, what does he teach us about living with our own inner destructive urges? He's got a lot to teach, actually. Here, I'm going to set you over here now. I use comic book heroes because they're tried and true. The things that they can teach us are just as true today as when they were created. And some of these messages are a little more hidden, but they're still there nonetheless. Now, don't tell me that you can't learn stuff from fictional heroes. People have been doing it for generations. When I was growing up, there were things like Captain Kangaroo, later replaced nowadays by something called Barney the Dinosaur. Kids are learning sharing, politeness, manners, and other things from other fictional characters all the time. So, what do I learn from the Hulk? The Hulk is not just a story about rage and power and anger. The Hulk is a story about a man who never stops fighting his own inner demons. Now, I read somewhere once that most people give up their New Year's resolutions sometime around March, maybe April. For 90% of the people, that's as far as it goes. That's not good enough. The Hulk has been around for over 50 years, and in 50 years, Banner has never stopped trying to control those inner demons. Now, I've known people who've tried to quit smoking once or twice, or tried to quit drinking, or perhaps, go on a diet and gave it up. Oh, it's not for me. Oh my gosh, I just can't do it. That's nonsense. That is complete and utter nonsense. The measure of a life is not in what you fail at, but it's in how many times you are willing to get back up and try again. Let me say that again. It's not in what you failed at doing. It's how many times you are willing to try again. Now, with my friend the Hulk over here, when Banner hulks out and destroys some sleepy little town, what does he do? He recovers, he goes, buys himself another pair of pants, 34 long, purple. He's got this thing for purple. I don't know why. And he accepts the responsibility for it. He never goes, oh, don't blame me, it was the Hulk. He knows what he's done, he accepts responsibility, and every single time he brushes himself off and says, I will never give in to it again. Now, we know he fails at it over and over again, but he never, ever, ever quits trying. That's the difference. Some people will go, well, I'm going to start this new program, or I'm going to start this new diet, or I'm going to give up smoking, or I'm going to give up sodas, whatever it is, but I'll start it on Monday, or I'll start it on January 1st, or I'll start it on the 1st of the month. No, start it right now. Don't wait for some other fictional fantasy day when everything's going to fall in line and the stars are going to all just be right. Do it right now. Learn from the stubborn persistence that Bruce Banner has demonstrated in his never-ending battle with being the Hulk, and make your past choices irrelevant. He doesn't go, oh, I've failed. Oh, my gosh, I can't control them. I just give up. No, he learns to control those inner demons. He learns to face the truth about himself, knowing his weaknesses, and then turn around and make that into something that motivates him to keep trying. Not once, not twice, not 100 times, 1,000 times, how many ever times it takes for you to succeed. Now, if you're willing to do this, if you are willing to keep dusting yourself off, if you are willing to keep picking yourself up, buying your next pair of purple pants and saying, you know what, yesterday sucked. I gave up, I gave in, I was weak, but today is a brand new day. Today, I am going to make a change. Today, I will succeed. If you approach it with that attitude, you will live a more heroic life. And that's the truth. Thanks for joining me today. Leave your comments, subscribe below. I'll see you again on Friday with another issue. Until then, live heroic. Thanks, Hulk.